Oh dear. This guy even had a slow motion scene while crossing the street. The whole line of vehicles could have taken a nap, and he'd still be stuck in the middle of the road. This kind of person needs to be brought to Vietnam immediately and thrown into traffic, maybe then he'd finally wise up. Hello and welcome, everyone, to today's satirical news update. Social media is buzzing with a clip of a young man, one of those people who can't handle exhaustion well but will risk their lives anyway. For him, going outside is a noble act that leaves society stunned. And the reason for his outing? A romantic date. But life isn't a fairy tale, and love stories often come with a few bumps. Unfortunately for him, his little date during lockdown caught the attention of the patrol unit. Instead of showing remorse and pleading for leniency, "I'm still young and naive, officers, please let me go," this young man acted all tough, criticizing the authorities. And, of course, the result? A trip straight to the station, where he got to enjoy a refreshing drink while waiting for his family to bail him out, because he spent all his money buying bread for his girlfriend. Finally, congratulations to the girlfriend for having such a famous boyfriend, whose decision-making skills have earned him a special place in the hearts of netizens. Thanks to this, people have started comparing him to some of the world's dumbest creatures. Let's dive into the list of the most foolish animals in the universe and see how they behave. Number 9, Insects, IQ below 20. Just hearing the name, you can already guess why insects made it onto this list. It's simple, they're tiny, and tiny bodies come with tiny brains. And tiny brains means simple thinking, keeping life easy and stress-free. Take the dung beetle, for example. Instead of worrying about what to eat today, it sticks to one dish that most animals would turn away from in disgust. To the dung beetle, food is food, just roll it up into a nice ball and enjoy a private feast. But it's not just the dung beetle. Many other insects made it into this ranking because they operate purely on pre-programmed instincts. This often leads to clueless wandering, much like fools stuck in an endless loop. A prime example? Moths. Mesmerized by bright lights, they just keep flitting around, zigzagging aimlessly. It just goes to show, no matter what you do in life, you need a goal. Otherwise, you'll end up like these bugs. Number 8, Goblin Shark, IQ below 15. Unlike the terrifying image people have of sharks, the goblin shark proves that not all of them are ferocious killers. One look at its odd appearance, elongated snout, strange pinkish hue, and you'll know something is off. But its weirdest trait? Pure laziness. Goblin sharks are so lazy that they can't even be bothered to look around. Their signature move? The ultimate waiting game. Instead of actively hunting, they just sit there with their mouths open, hoping prey will swim in. No wonder they made it onto the list of the dumbest sharks in existence. Ironically, though, despite their lack of intelligence, goblin sharks rank among the longest living marine animals. Life really isn't fair. Number 7, Cane Toad, IQ below 15. You'd think a creature called God's little assistant would be intelligent, but nope, cane toads are among the dumbest animals on Earth. Not the ones in Vietnam, though. We're talking about the Australian cane toad, a creature with a shockingly low IQ despite its hefty body, up to 20.5 centimeters long and weighing 840 grams, twice the size of an average toad. So, what makes cane toads so dumb? Well, their downfall is romance. According to scientists, cane toads lack the ability to properly identify their mates. They'll try to mate with literally anything they think is a female, even if it's a dead animal. That includes dead snakes, lizards, and even rats. Yep, you heard that right. If that's not peak stupidity, I don't know what is. Number 6, Ostrich, IQ below 15. Despite their towering height and impressively long legs, ostriches never fail to make people laugh with their silly antics. No wonder they're considered one of the dumbest animals in the world. Take this for example, when chased by predators, ostriches will suddenly change direction and run straight back toward danger. That's not bravery, it's pure, unfiltered cluelessness. That's why ostriches are still famous as the animals whose legs are faster than their brains. They can run at speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, yet their IQ struggles to reach 15. What's even funnier is their way of escaping predators. Instead of running like their lives depend on it, they just sprint around in circles like they're playing pick your fate roulette. No matter how many times they reincarnate, they'd still make the same dumb decisions. Number 5, Kakapo Parrot, IQ below 10. Parrots are usually known for their intelligence and quick ability to mimic sounds. But not this one. The Kakapo parrot is the odd one out in the parrot family, a bird that can't even fly and is ridiculously clueless. To top it off, it has an eccentric personality that makes you wonder, is it secretly a genius or just plain dumb? When faced with danger, instead of fleeing like a normal bird, the Kakapo freezes like a statue. It literally stands still, hoping the predator will just ignore it. If that doesn't work, its backup plan is to climb a tree, spread its wings, and attempt to fly, completely forgetting that it can't fly. The inevitable result? A swift, face-first crash landing. Scientists say this bird's carefree and naive nature is due to growing up in a predator-free environment with a poor diet. Living in peace for too long has made the Kakapo completely oblivious to danger. Number 4, Giant Panda, IQ below 10. If you've ever watched Kung Fu Panda, you'd never guess that real-life pandas rank among the least intelligent animals. But reality can be harsh. Despite their adorable appearance, pandas struggle to break double digits in IQ. Why do they deserve a spot on this list? Well, panda mothers often don't even realize they're pregnant, leading to tragic cases where they accidentally crush their own babies or simply abandon them out of confusion. Scientists were so shocked by this that they had to investigate, and the answer was simple: poor nutrition. Pandas eat nothing but bamboo, which lacks essential vitamins and proteins. Since their diet gives them just enough energy to survive, there's barely anything left to fuel brain development. Basically, pandas have to eat constantly just to stay alive. No wonder they don't have time for critical thinking. That being said, if raised in a well-fed and pampered environment, pandas can actually be quite clever and playful. But, let's be real, who has the patience to personally tutor a panda? Number 3, Turkey, IQ below 5. Surprise! Taking the third spot is the turkey. While chickens and wildfowls have their fair share of dumb moments, turkeys take it to a whole new level. Ever heard of the phrase "turkeys taking a shower"? Unlike other birds that instinctively seek shelter from the rain, turkeys love to stand in the downpour. Instead of running for cover, they tilt their heads up and stare at the sky for a full 30 seconds, completely confused. Scientists believe they might have vision problems, but honestly, it seems like their brains are just malfunctioning. And that's not all. Turkeys also have questionable romantic instincts. They can't tell the difference between a real female turkey and a fake decoy. Yep, they'll attempt to woo anything that remotely resembles a mate, real or not. If that's not blind love, I don't know what is. Number 2, Sloth, IQ below 5. Another unexpected entry. Despite being distant relatives of humans, sloths are not just slow, they're also some of the dumbest animals on Earth. Sloths move so sluggishly that sometimes they forget to breathe properly. That's right, they have to consciously think about inhaling and exhaling. And let's not forget their legendary road crossing skills. If you've ever seen a sloth crossing the street, you might as well take a nap while waiting. The entire line of cars could fall asleep, and the sloth would still be in the middle of the road. Honestly, someone should bring them to Vietnam and let them experience real traffic, maybe then they'd learn to move faster. Number 1, humans, the smartest and the dumbest. Wait, what? Humans at the top of the dumbest animal list? You must be thinking there's a mistake. But hold on, intelligence isn't just about IQ, it's also about how we behave. Let's